Hi guys, I'm about to show you how to get your nails looking long and strong. You don't have to use any types of nail growth products or serums or treatments, anything like that. These are all normal, natural things that you can do or not do to get your nails longer and to get them to be less brittle and more strong and firm. These are my personal tips. Some of them might be really super obvious, but even so, they're very important to follow. Before we get into the tutorial, I bet a lot of you are going to comment on my nail polish asking me if I did it, if I got it done. They're actually these Sally Hansen nail effects strips, and it is 808 Running Wild. I got the strips from Target. I am really liking them so far actually. I've had them on for 4 or 5 days and they just have very minor chippage. It says they can last for up to 10 days. I did put a clear coat of nail polish over them to kind of make them last longer, so we'll see how that holds up. Oh, and one more thing, I'm doing something a little different. It's kind of cute, I think. I'm doing a Where's Owly. I actually haven't named this guy. I don't know if I should name an owl lip gloss, but anyway, I'm putting this owl in every single clip of footage except for the really up close thumbnail of just my nail polish and ring. So you should be able to find this owl in every single clip. It's kind of like Where's Waldo, but it's really not hard to find it all. I just thought that would be fun, so yeah, it's just a little extra you get in this video. Hoot hoot. Alright, now getting into the tips, something really super obvious that you guys shouldn't do if you're trying to grow out your nails is bite them. You don't want to bite your nails, you don't want to pick at them, you don't want to peel parts away, and you actually don't want to cut your length off. It's fine to use the nail clippers to trim your nails, but you don't want to actually cut them off and get discouraged. Going along with not biting your nails and peeling away at your nails, you don't want to peel away at the layers on your nails because each layer is building up the strength and making your nail more firm and more strong. And if you are taking away the thickness of your nail, it's going to break more easily. So you definitely just want to leave your layers alone, even though it's tempting. A way to lessen the temptation of peeling away layers is to use nail polish. So I like to have my nails painted with a clear base coat at all times. I usually have color on them at all times, even if it's chippy. But using a clear base coat and just putting that layer over your nails will actually help you from biting them if you guys are biters. I never really had that problem. Also, when you are removing your nail polish, it's best if you try to use a non-acetone nail polish remover. This is something new that I've been doing and I really like it. They smell a lot better too, so that's another plus. Another tip for healthy nails is keeping your hands and nails and cuticles moisturized. You can do this with just normal hand lotion, moisturizing hand lotion. I also have this Burt's Bees cuticle cream. I don't use this very often at all. I honestly forget about it a lot, but it is a good product to use. I don't have any sort of diet that I follow. I just kind of eat what I want, but I do drink a lot of water and I take my daily vitamins. I take the gummy kind. So drinking a lot of water and taking your vitamins is actually really good for your nails. Also, increasing your protein intake can help a lot. So eating fish, meat, nuts, peanut butter, stuff like that will really help you out. If you're filing your nails, you want to move in one direction. You don't want to saw it back and forth because that can kind of shred your layers and it just won't be good. So just kind of file in one direction, or you can file from the side to the middle and then the other side to the middle, if that makes sense. Also, the shape of your nails can affect how well your nails will stay intact. So you can see mine are kind of rounded. If I were to have square nails, the corners might catch on things and peel off. That's the most frustrating thing ever, and sometimes painful if it just peels right down to the skin. It's so painful when that happens, and it's just really sad too, because you're like, oh my gosh, now my nails look awful. It gets a little slit in the side and you do everything to try and just like nurture it and baby it. One day it gets caught on something and it just all peels off, or you just have to peel it off because half of it's gone. If one of your nails breaks, do not be tempted to cut all the other ones down to that really tiny short stubby length. You want to wait for that one to catch up to the others. You can trim the other ones a tiny bit or file them down a little bit, but you don't want to cut off all the length of your other nails that you've been working so hard to to grow. I couldn't think of a word. I don't know why. Besides the shape of your nail, another way to keep them from breaking is to be aware of how brittle they are after your nails or hands have been submerged in water. So if you're doing dishes, that awful chore, that's one of my least favorite chores. Anyway, wear a pair of gloves when you're doing dishes because it will just really help. Also, when you get out of the shower or after you've washed your hands, be aware that if you've had your hands underwater for kind of a long period of time, to be a little bit more careful. For instance, if you're going to open a container or a shampoo bottle, do not use your nails as a tool to grab it. You want to grab the bottle or the lid with your finger, with your skin on your finger, and you want to open it that way. The more pressure that your nails go through, the more likely they are to develop that nasty white bend mark, and that just makes them weaker and it's just prone to a snap at some point. That's everything. I hope you found this video helpful. These are just my personal tips. Like I said, I'm not a professional or anything, but these tips have worked for me. If you are in a very nail abusive job, such as mechanics or construction or ceramics, when I was in ceramics courses in art, my nails were always breaking and brittle and nasty. So if you're in a ceramics course, you're probably not going to have good nails until after the semester is over. I'm just saying. There are, of course, special products you can use, but I just don't use those. I like to use more natural approaches. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all of my other videos, and also click the thumbs up. Alright. Also, I do have an Instagram and a Twitter. You can find that information as well as other links in the description box below. If you have any video requests, leave them in the comments section. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye! Right. I never really had that probable